Hey, this is Reverend Sean over the Center Path, and there's actually more ways to become Buddhist. Now, we talked a little bit about the best way to become Buddhist. I did that in another video where I had a little asterisk up there, and you could do a few different ways. You can find a temple, you can start reading, you can get on online stuff, and you can go get refuge. And we're going to talk about doing it by action, and action is probably one of the most important things. Action is actually the karma. Right? Karma means action. It's the stuff you do. And we're going to talk about a 4-part series of this. It's really easy. These are short ones. And we're going to talk about this right here, which is Metta. It's one of the 4 Brahma Viharas. And the Brahma Viharas, this comes from Brahmanism actually into Buddhism, because there were things that we saw from before. Now you see the Brahma is a big statue. I did a video on that, and it does have 4 faces, which are to see all 4 directions, or you could even say the Brahma Viharas. Viharas are like abodes or places where things exist, basically, attitudes, right? And so the first one we're going to talk about is Metta. You say, but sometimes people end emails or they end letters with Metta, with loving kindness. And this is something that we develop loving kindness. We're trying to be kind and we're trying to be loving towards everyone and everything. This means to change our perceptions of things too. So in sometimes our preconceived idea of what's going on. So one of the things to be loving kindness is to maybe take care of animals and to take care of things and put things away at a certain, where they belong. It's a hard practice to do. Believe me, I'm terrible at it. I mean, you look around here, there's all kinds of stuff missing in the wrong place. And that's a practice that I do. I try to be lovingly kind to other people, because I know everybody's going through a bad time. Everybody's having troubles. Everybody watches the news, which is a terrible disease, because they're getting information that's making them stress out and suffer. So I want to try to be a little bit more kind and loving, compassionate actually, kind and loving towards them. So Metta is one way you can start to be like a Buddhist and therefore a Buddhist. Right? Very easy. Now you can also take the 3 refuges, right? Just a refuge. I take refuge in the teaching of the Buddha. I take refuge in the teaching of the Dharma. I take refuge in the teaching of the Sangha. If you don't have a Sangha around, you don't have the Buddha around, you don't have the Dharma around, it's harder, but we know we have access to all of this information. We have access to Metta by looking it up online and just starting to put that into a daily practice. Daily practice makes a difference. Drop by drop, we fill a bucket. Right? Good or bad. So this is one way that we can start filling our bucket with these. So if you just want to do a few minutes, like maybe 3-4 minutes on these kind of things, don't forget to go down here, or there's going to have another video, and then right here, I think I'll have, right there I'll have a little thing to subscribe if you'd like to subscribe, because I'm going to be doing this more and more, and we're going to be talking about how to become a Buddhist, how to put it in action for everyday life, and that's what we want to do. Metta technically means goodwill and a wish for all beings to be happy. Now you can do what's called the Metta Bhavana, or the Metta Sutra, and that's a great one. I have that on the Centered Path. If you look up the downloads, it's free. You can download it and print it out and read that. And if you read it every day, it becomes a pattern within you. And when that becomes a pattern within you, then you start acting like that. You start acting more loving and kind. It's very simple. I mean, it's very high tech. There's a lot going on up here in the brain. We're going to talk about brain stuff and meditation and brain stuff and all of these, like where it exists in the brain, what parts of the brain are used for those kind of things, and the neurology and the neurochemistry of loving kindness, for example. So when you're practicing, basically, may I be free from suffering, may I be free from worry, may my closest friend, like when I do the teachings I do at the psychiatric hospital, I use this one often because it's very important to develop loving kindness, and the other viharas are like compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. Those are very important for mental health. Those are very important to be an adult, really matured person that understands the world. This is a way to understand the world and to understand yourself. So if you're doing this kind of stuff, you're just going to sit and you're going to wish the happiness and the ease of things for yourself, you're going to wish it for your most, I say your most cherished being. So whatever that may be, and to imagine that in front of you, if it's a dog or a cat or a fish or a person or a grandparent or someone who's passed or someone who's here, it doesn't really matter, because we start with that and we're going to go to the next level, the next layer out. It's like ripples of loving kindness from you go all the way out to the end of the universe and then bounce back and come back to you, because everything you do causes a reaction. That's karma. Karma is action and reaction, right? And when we send that loving kindness, may I be free from suffering, may I be free from worry, may I be free from affliction, may I find it easy to take care of myself, and may I be happy, and may you find it easy to take care of yourself, may you be free from suffering, may you be free from worry, may you be free from affliction. That makes a difference. Now, people laugh about these things online and says, "Oh, please send hearts and thoughts and prayers." They don't do anything. They absolutely do, 100%, and I can prove it. The way I can prove it is like, watch your stinking thinking, right? How you think makes a difference in the world. So this is Reverend Sean over the Center Path. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a comment if you want to learn more. You're looking for other stuff. Go to thecenteredpath.org. Everything on there is free. I don't charge for that kind of stuff. I do teach at a psychiatric hospital, and I do teach out and about for mental resilience. You can go and buy the book if you want, the Mindful Mental Health. You can find that on the website as well. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. I hope you're doing well. Take care.